Luckily, you can't see how sweaty I am from the lighting and from, you know, using my strength. My right arm is going to get buff. That's what I've been saying. So, if you happen to notice that over time, why is her right arm, so muscular? It's because of this. Okay, so there's also the mortar and pestle, and they function pretty much the same. I love smell. Except that obviously it's not, it doesn't have all these pores. And this is a very tiny one. It was $5, and I was not paying attention to the measurements, but that's okay. Because honestly, to make one batch of beads for a bracelet, really don't need more than this. So I'm just trying to see if maybe I can get a little bit more powder action. And no, but it smells very good. So okay, so we're gonna see, didn't get very far. I mean, they're splintered a little, but so that's gonna take some time. And I picked these pine needles like a few days ago, so I've been anxiously awaiting for them to be in the right condition for me to start grinding up. All right, so I'll put that to the side for a second. And the latest bracelets that I have, the one that I made a little video of earlier today. And so there's some little crystals, accent beads, along with the 2 scented beads. And this one was a last minute combination of lemon peel, bougainvillea, and rosemary. What happened is and it's mine. What happened is I made one that was from my first batch, which was clove scent. And I had a very tiny bead, so I said, okay, I'm going to keep that one, and the other ones I'll put together to sell. And it was surprisingly very aromatic, and I would sometimes take it off and leave it on the bed where my other dog, Snowball, had access to it. And one day, I took my bracelet out of a bag, I put it on, and I noticed that all the beads were there except the clove bead. And to give you an idea, these are pretty strong beads. So it's not like I dropped it and I don't remember and it shattered or it disintegrated on its own, So I came to the conclusion that little Miss Snowball probably was attracted to the smell, and yeah. And I did look up cloves and if they're toxic to dogs, which they are, but in large amounts. So luckily, thank God, nothing happened to her. And I had, my other bracelet, and I just, kind of let her smell it from afar. And she was very attracted to it. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So if you ever decide to purchase one from me, keep it away from your pets. And they're not edible, smells good, they're not edible. And this is the other one that I made before, the 2 bead one. So this is from the same batch, the same combination of, as I call, the combination of bougainvillea and rosevillea and lemon peel. It smells so good. So I'm not going to be able to work on that tonight. Bummer. I am going to give you a little peek at a rose, a little baby rose. It was not completely on its way out. It still had its color, which I needed because I was going to press it and use it as a sticker, versus when I wait for the roses to pretty much be on their way out, and then I take the petals when they're about to fall off and let them dry and use those for the scented beads. So different process. And this was yesterday, and look, it's like paper. Pretty flat, pretty dry, and thank goodness still full of color. Still smells good, actually. So I'm letting it dry a little bit more. All I did was put it in a napkin in between like 2 napkins, and then I left it in here, and I put a big pot on top because I just was grabbing things that I had right on hand. This one was also with it, and it looks like it's dry, but it's not. So this was maybe like a little pink, maybe a geranium, or it looks like a geranium. But the petals are still slightly moist, and these tend to take longer, so I just let it dry out here as well. And that's about all I have to show for today, because I was planning on hopefully getting that stuff ground up, but I can't. And I have some pink rose petals, as a matter of fact, from the same bush. It's like a pink and white as they start to die. And those are outside also getting dry so that I can use them for my beads. And it's a very long process with quite a few steps, but I find it to be very enjoyable and kind of meditative, well, very meditative. It's taught me patience and more appreciation for nature and plants, botanical. I take the green part of the rosemary, the little leaves, off of the twig, and I don't throw away the twigs. I use those sticks for my homemade incense. So, you know, when you get some types of incense and they're on a little rod, and then it has the incense itself over it, that's what I use it for. So it kind of adds a little hint of more smell to whatever scent I make of my homemade incense. I shall see you tomorrow.